your current weight is.
Woo! Yeah! Yes!
Need I say more? Okay, troops. Here's Seasons of Surrender Part 2, Know Your Enemy. And in this war of obesity, we are constantly bombarded with social ordinance to distract us from our mission to get fit and stay that way. There are sinister forces at work that want you fat, and their stranglehold on this culture requires myriad defensive mechanisms and often superhuman powers to stave off their relentless attacks. So here then is a look at some real-world fat foes and their battery of weapons that have made me the portly punk that I am today. Here are the top 5 reasons that Dave is fat.
You are huge.
Number 5.
Creature comforts.
From that lazy boy chair to elevators to escalators to even air conditioning. These modern conveniences that we're so happy about because they make life a little bit more tolerable are actually making us fatter. Just think of that pinnacle of human achievement you see at many airports, the people mover. Here's a conveyor belt where you can just step on and just stand there and get a few hundred yards closer to where you need to get. Now, I usually have to travel with small kids, which means you have extra carry-on luggage and you have a connecting flight you need to get. But come on, folks. Here's a no-brainer for you. Walking burns more calories than just standing. Duh.
You are huge.
Number 4.
Busy, busy, busy.
You'd think a guy without a full-time office job could just spend all day planning healthy family meals. But I can so empathize with you full-time moms out there. You should see my calendar. I mean, just yesterday, there was a school talent show, plumbing issues, basketball, art class, pick up my car from the body shop, return a rental car, buy a cake for Sarah's birthday dinner at Ruby's. Why do you think this video's a day late? Healthy meals? When? Where? Between school, scouts, sports, church, boys and girls club, YMCA activities, and all the other things I'm trying to squeeze in to make a little scratch, there's just not enough hours in a day. Hey, by the time I pick up the kids from wherever they are, I hear the voices of a dozen local drive-through windows calling my name. Taco Bell, I'm on your way home. The kids would just love a quesadilla. You need cheese and beans.
You are huge.
Number 3.
Restaurant marketing.
Enough is for losers. More is better. And we specialize in more. That message sells food. You ever eat at Claim Jumper? Anything you order comes to the table on a plate as big as a Hummer hubcap. And one slice of cake there could feed the whole Osmond family. But it wasn't always this way. Back in the 60s, dinner at McDonald's consisted of a hamburger, small fries, and a 12-ounce Coke. Cheese on the burger was extravagant. And if you were celebrating something, you'd round it off with one of their hot apple pies. So even when you're splurging, your supper came to 960 calories and 36 grams of fat. Then came Big Macs, Quarter Pounders, the Whopper. You see what they did? Today you wouldn't bat an eye at ordering a number 1 with a Big Mac, large fries, and a triple thick chocolate shake. And you can double those numbers to 1,900 calories and 78 grams of fat in a single meal. Bon appetit!
You are huge.
Number 2.
Lack of sleep.
Would you believe I'm 3 to 4 pounds lighter in the morning than when I went to bed? I've tested this nightly for weeks, and the longer I sleep, the lighter I am when I wake up. I don't know why. And I don't know where it all goes. I've checked my sheets. No 4 pounds of Dave here. Must be metabolism. Actually, there's a lot of study on this, and depriving yourself of a good night's sleep decreases the brain chemicals that tell your body to burn fat and metabolize the food that you eat. And that lack of enzymes keeps you awake, so it's a vicious cycle. Sleeping less than 8 hours a night also increases your appetite. Is this thing on? Why you no go sleep? I know why. And that leads us to the number one reason Dave is fat.
You are huge.
Number 1.
Television.
Well, just what would we do without television? I don't know. Maybe anything but sit down and watch TV. And you could bet your mouse button that anything that you can do besides sitting and watching TV will burn more calories than sitting and watching TV. You whippersnappers don't remember, and you may not even believe me, but there was a time when there were only 3 channels to choose from. And they did something called signing off the air after bedtime. Really? And if you wanted to watch something other than what was on the channel you were watching, get this. You actually had to get up out of your chair and walk across the room to change the channel. No, I'm serious. Now look, I'm not telling you to take your television and throw it out the window. And look, I'm as bad, if not worse, than anyone who could possibly be watching this. I'm just saying, set limits, turn it off and go to bed. It's good for you. So now we've met the enemy and he is us. And just knowing what you're up against means you've got half the battle won already. Now in the 3rd and final chapter of Seasons of Surrender, we sail into victory with rapid fire strategies to win, baby, win. No retreat, no surrender. Hail the conquering heroes. Our moment of triumph is at hand.